We are now nearly in August. In September, things are really going to start to heat up. People are going to start to really pay attention to these elections. And we just, to the extent that there was any chance ever, I think it was in Montana, Senator John Walsh has was caught in a plagiarism scandal that he apparently, there's a lot of things sort of shocking about this. You only need to do a 14-page thesis to get your master's from the War College, which is, I mean...
Which is, you can sort of do in a night.
I think, like, literally, I think I would be surprised if my daughter gets out of junior high without writing a 14-page paper. But be that as it may, what was also sort of shocking about it is that the senator apparently didn't write a large chunk of it, that he simply found it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And
I hear they frown upon that in school.
Yes.
And really in general in life, taking other people's work is generally not... yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, do you even know what is going to happen there? I suppose it's too late to dump him and get the other guy.
No, he's he's a sitting senator, and I guess theoretically he could.
Well, I don't mean dump him as a senator, but I meant running for re-election.
Yeah, I mean,
run for the seat.
I don't. I think it's too late.
Yeah.
And he was an unlikely win there for the Democrats. Anyways, what's interesting though is that I mean, I guess the voters will decide. We Rand Paul certainly did this. It seems far more recently, and take it for what it's worth. John Walsh, claims that he was suffering from PSTD at the time, and PTSD, I should say. And, undoubtedly you come back from Iraq, there may be issues that, you're faced with having to maybe write 14 pages is actually something that genuinely could be difficult. But be that as it may, Rand Paul obviously caught in a couple of plagiarism scandals. Nobody seems to even talk about it anymore. Our sitting vice president.
Well, it's easier, though, when you belong to a party that at this point doesn't really have what you would call much sort of intellectual heft.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, our vice president, had to drop out of a race. Well, I guess it was 25 years ago.
That's right, 88, when he ran for president.
So, but nevertheless, this is not going to help him. Unless, I mean, I don't know how it's being covered there, but what would be interesting is if more people realize that he was a vet and somehow that swung voters in Montana. Stranger things have happened, but all right, so that's unlikely.